What's up guys, Visual here, but you can call me James, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make a clean photo filter. So as you guys can see, the filter looks really nice. If I just hide the layer here, you will see what it normally looks like, and then this is it with the filter. So it makes a whole lot of difference, and I will be going through step by step on how to actually make this. So first of all, the picture that I am using is a no copyright picture. I will leave a link to it down in the description down below if you would like to check it out, but you can use whatever picture you really want. So the first step I will be going through step by step. Like I said before, the first step is to go where the adjustments are over here, select solid color, and then this will open up a color picker. Just put it on full black, which will be 00000 hex code. Once you've done that, just hit OK, and then after that just change the blending option over here to soft light, and then just lower down the opacity over here to around about 60%, and this will make the image look a little bit darker and just stand out a whole lot more. After that, you then want to go back up to the adjustments layer, select gradient map over here, double click on this to open up all of the gradients, and then just select the black to white gradient over here, so it's just a solid black to a solid white color. Hit OK, and then just close down this tab, and then once you've done that, change the blending option of this to soft light. You don't have to mess around with the opacity or anything, just keep it on soft light 100% opacity. After you guys have done that, you then want to go back down to the adjustments layer, this time select levels up the top here, keep it on RGB, but just change this first output level to 30. You can keep the next one on 255, but just change the first one to 30, and then keep that 255, and then just once you've done that, just click close tab over here. After you guys have done that, you then want to go back to the adjustments layer, this time select curves, where it says RGB just select blue, and then just drag this line up only a tiny little bit, just so the image looks a bit more blue, and then once you've done that, just press the X on this, and now you can start with the main lighting effects. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go and make a brand new layer. I'm going to grab my brush tool, make the brush size 900 pixels, put the hardness on 0%, and then just make sure the foreground color is selected as black, and now all you want to do is just color in the sides of the picture itself, just like I'm doing right now, and then once you've done that, just lower down the opacity of this to around about 20%. Then after that, just make a brand new layer once again, but this time only do a singular black line, as you can see, only a small black lighting effect, and then lower down the opacity of this to 20% as well. After you've done that, you then want to make a brand new layer once again, grab the white brush tool, and then just hit random parts of the picture with the white brush tool, and then after that change the blending option over here to overlay, and you can lower down the opacity of this if you do wish, but I'm going to keep it at 100% opacity. And then after you have done this, you can then go ahead and merge all of these layers together by pressing shift on the top layer, shift on the bottom layer, and then pressing that fancy little group icon down here, and that will group all of the layers to one single group. After you've done that, just press Ctrl J on your keyboard. That will duplicate the group, and then pressing Ctrl E, that will merge the group to one single layer, and then if you press Ctrl J once again, you can now start adding the filters. So the first filter we are going to add is going to be under filter, blur, Gaussian blur, put it to around about 5 pixels, hit OK, and then just grab your eraser tool and just erase out parts of the picture that you don't want to be blurred, so just the main parts. So I'm going to erase out this part of the text over here, this man, and I'll get back to you guys when I have erased out everything I need to. So I've erased out most of the main important parts of the picture, and now all you want to do is change the opacity of this blur to 90%, and then just do what we did before, press Ctrl on the top layer, Ctrl on the bottom layer, and then just press Ctrl E once again, and then finish it off with Ctrl J. And now the final filter we're going to add is go to filter, other, select high pass, put it to 9 pixels. Once you have done that, just press OK, and then go to the blending options over here, select overlay, and then lower down the opacity to around about 60%, and that will be the final picture. So as you guys can see, this picture does look almost identical to the first picture that I did show you. It is going to look a little bit different because we did add this sort of lighting in different spots and things like that, but overall this is the final picture that you will get from this, and it looks so nice. Unlike most pictures, this effect will look really good and just make the picture stand out a whole lot more. So anyways guys, I do hope you did enjoy the video. We are also really close to 2,000 subscribers, so a huge thank you to that. Hopefully we can reach that milestone very shortly, and like I said before, I hope you did enjoy this video. This has been Visual or James, and I'm out. Peace. No.